right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Let me just double check. All right, settings look good. All right, welcome back, everyone. Man, VFS on Friday. So most of you know, maybe not all of you, but I do. I also do a noon live trading webinar every single day. We call it the Daily Double Down. It's kind of a cool name, but anyway. Basically the idea behind the Daily Double Down, it's kind of like pre-market prep. It's just a little bit quicker, a little bit more focused. Basically, the whole idea is just one stock. Like what is the number one afternoon idea? Been doing that for I think about 4 years now. Had some amazing winners, and Friday was VFS. Now I did actually go live early because VFS was setting up beautifully, but still had plenty of time. I don't think it really exploded until just about noon. But anyway, the entry was a $60 entry. This is live from that webinar. A stop on 58 and then a goal of 70. And I'm sure all of you know what VFS did. Went way past 70. Almost went to 90 this morning. Pretty incredible. So that being said, I do those webinars every day for members of the Daily Income Trader System. Alex will drop a link to that. So basically you get pre-market prep every day, as well as the Daily Double Down. You get Matt Monaco at Midnight Madness. Matt goes live at 10:30 at night. Bryce Toohey goes live. There's watch lists. You get access to Oracle, the software. Crazy amount of stuff. So anyway, Alex will drop a link to that. Check out the Daily Income Trader System. Last recap from Friday, and then I will move on. GNS was the only stock on the VWAP scan on Friday, and in the 130s, and went up into the 190s so far today, trading great volume this morning. And I tell you, that's that power of the VWAP scan, the number one afternoon scan we use every single afternoon. Like a lot of people say, like one stock. Well, that's the whole point. You know, the whole point is there was only one stock, especially for newer traders, man. The whole point of having scans and tools is to filter down the stuff that's actually tradable. Like sometimes I'll get a message, people like, Tim, I got the scans, there's no stocks. They start yelling at me. They're like, I ran this scan and like right now there's nothing on it. I'm like, good. That's the point, okay? Listen, you can build your own scan and just look for big percent gainers. Okay, stocks up more than 10%, and you'll get 500 matches some days. What's the volume? What's the chart pattern? You know, what's the news? What's the sector? That's what really matters. So the fewer, the better. So anyway, that being said, let's get to questions. Drop those in. GDC just dropped a TikTok press release. I'm kind of surprised we haven't had a TikTok hot sector. You know, listen, I've got my issues with TikTok being foreign owned and warping the brains of pretty much everyone on the planet. But hey, baby, we just trade opportunity. I'm surprised, you know, with this explosive growth of TikTok over the last years that we haven't had more, you know, quote unquote TikTok plays. So anyway, GDC live streaming on TikTok, blah, blah, blah. No numbers here. They throw out TikTok's numbers, which aren't their numbers. But hey, we got a low float stock with great volume, 3x float rotation already. Former runner from back when this thing first started trading. Love this. This is probably number one right now. We just got to let it, you know, we need a 5-minute candle to risk off of. Probably number one right now with the float rotation. But gotta let this chill to get an area to risk off of. So when I say that, you know, it's like, where's your risk area when it's just, I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles to the upside. I like to see some sort of pullback to give us a do or die area to risk off of, but gotta get a pull to set risk. Now listen, if you're a true degenerate, at the end of the day, I still say, I mean, 99% of you are new traders. I would beg all of you to wait for that first red candle to give us an area to risk off of. But to all the true degenerates out there, I mean, listen, you got 3x float rotation. You got TikTok mentioned in the press release. I mean, it's probably not a terrible idea to fire away on a buy-in pre, sell-in pre as well. What about GNS today? A lot of you asking on GNS today. Man, I would say this: pray for a weak open, and then give us that dip and rip. 14 million float, but 7 million shares traded in pre. Obviously, heavily shorted. I mean, like, listen, GNS guys. I hope we all know this. Total trash. Total, absolute, complete scam, trash company. But there's a reason it ran all afternoon. There's a reason it's gapping up and holding near the highs. Let's get that pull at the open to attract shorts and then blow them up on the dip and rip. So ideally weak open and then pushes through too. Classic DNR. LQR, a lot of you guys asking. LQR. Buying back their stock. What is this? Ticker doesn't ring a bell. What is this? Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this chart. The horror. Oh, my God. What is this? LQR. I don't even, this doesn't even ring a bell. Of course, when you see a stock chart like that, there's a reason it doesn't ring a bell. Because it started trading and just got destroyed. LQR House. What is this trash? Liquor. It's a liquor store? What is this? It's a Miami liquor store? Is that what this is? Digital face of the elk. What is this? Oh my God. What is this? Hey, do what you want. I mean, I guess it's got squeeze potential, but geez, this chart. Hey, what is the dip and rip designed for? What is the dip and rip designed for? What is the dip and rip designed for? The reason I asked 3 times is every one of you should have responded all 3 times. The trashier the stock, the better the dip and rip, okay? Man, I would not touch this pre-945 though. LQR, call me boring and old, but hard enforcement of the 945 rule. On this disaster chart of a scam company. Do what you want, okay? Hey, you could definitely reply, and you could say, well, wait a minute, Tim. It is it's a low float. It's trash. People are probably going to short it. Hey, man, if you listen, as long as you have a well thought out trade plan with, small risk, small risk, like say you buy 145 and you risk 8 cents a share and you get stopped out, so be it. It's in play. It's just, man, I don't want it pre-945 at all. MCOM and YS. $0.10 stock, wait for the Oracle signal. Always the same answer. eBet. Man, just beat down. I mean, is eBet even on Oracle? Yeah, I mean, it's just beat down. I don't really see anything on eBet. No offense. eBet. Nothing going on. People saying LQR is a chat bump. Let me check. I did not see that. I'm on my laptop. The only bad part about being on my laptop is I don't have all my chat windows open. I don't see it on breaking news. I apologize if LQR is a chat bump and I did not see that. Again, it's not it's not ideal when I'm on the laptop, but I don't see that on breaking news. So anyway, let's get to the number one. GNS, top of the list. I like GDC simply because it's a day oneer. HE, again, guys, with Hawaiian Electric, I don't like this. I say the same thing. This stock is too newsy. Every 2 seconds, the headline changes. I recommend avoiding stuff like HE. Simply, again, 1 minute they're going out of business. Next minute they're getting bailed out. Next minute they're getting bouncing. It's just all over the place. So, in my opinion, if HE is your best idea, man, I think you should look at better setups, okay? It's got range, no doubt. You could say, well, Tim, it moves. I get it. But the problem is with HE, again, it's like every 5 minutes, the story changes. Every 5 minutes. So, all right, GNS and GDC, my number one and number two. I'm going to lean towards GDC. We just need some sort of pullback to risk off of. So, GNS and GDC, hoping that GDC gives us a pull to risk off of. If it goes straight up, all pre, probably got to wait till afternoon. And yeah, again, some of you guys talking about laptop. Like, listen, it can be done. So actually, this is a good question as I wrap up. Okay, so as of right now, number one GDC, number two GNS. GNS ideally gives us that week open for a dip and rip, and then GDC. I don't want GDC to crash. I just want it to put in a 5-minute red candle so I can risk off of the bottom of that candle. Next, laptop trading. Guys, it can be done, and it's just having multiple monitors is desirable, okay? You can get those USB monitors actually work really well. I just hate traveling with them. It's just a pain to travel with all those USB monitors. But again, it can be done. Now, if you have the desk space, if you trade from home like I do, 99% of the time, it's just so nice to have multiple monitors, man. It is like, and it's not a must-have, but it's really, really, really nice. So anyway, if I missed anything this morning, the dilemma is it is hard for me to watch, Discord and YouTube and Steady Trade Team and breaking news chat on a single monitor. But that being said, I really like GNS and GDC. Have a great day, my friends, and we will see you next time. Check out the Daily Income Trader System, guys. Again, like between VFS as that live idea, and then GNS as the on the VWAP scan. Those were the two calls from Friday afternoon, and both pretty nice. So, all right, guys, see you next time.